Down. So nice to see everyone here today. I was asked to speak today by the mission support team about one of our church's ministries, the Rent Ready program. Rent Ready is a program that emerged through the Hunger and Poverty Prevention Partnership of Portage County. Say that 3 times fast. This program provides a mechanism for people struggling with homelessness, an avenue to get back into the rental market. Individuals struggling with homelessness often have a rocky past, which effectively keeps them out of housing. Rent Ready offers a safety net for such individuals. Participants of Rent Ready are provided with training, access to local resources, and are required to complete specific actionable items to be certified through the program. Upon becoming Rent Ready certified, individuals are then eligible to participate in a rent default guarantee program for 1 year. Successful participants are provided with a list of participating landlords and a post-placement counselor. One critical component of the Rent Ready program is post-placement assistance provided by local community and faith-based groups, and Good Shepherd is one of those partner sponsors. In the summer of 2020, a team of individuals from our congregation, along with members of other churches in the area, were trained to be Rent Ready sponsors. In September 2020, Good Shepherd was paired with a Rent Ready mentee named Kelly Hernandez. Elise Nornberg and I were tasked with serving as her sponsors representing our church. I first met Kelly after she had become Rent Ready certified. She had been staying at the now closed Point Motel in Stevens Point, where many individuals on the verge of homelessness in our community were staying at the time. We met outside because she didn't want me to see what her living conditions were like inside of her space. It was here that I learned Kelly's possessions consisted of not much more than a coffee maker, her clothing, some bathroom supplies, and a tote of books and craft supplies. As she secured a rental property, we worked to determine what furnishings and household items she would need. Our congregation generously donated it and helped move an entire apartment's worth of items into Kelly's new home to give her an initial boost. Pastor Leah was there as well to guide us in the blessing of her new home, and it was quite inspiring to witness. Shortly after moving in, Channel 7 News interviewed Kelly and I, and we have a little clip of that coverage right here to show you this morning.
Home, keep in mind that that's not the case for everyone. That was a story for Kelly Hernandez. Now she's writing a new story, thanks to a program in Portage County. News Channel 7's Stella Porter tells us more.
For most of us, moving can be stressful, but for Kelly Hernandez, this move means a clean slate.
My Bible.
It feels good to finally have a place I can call home.
It's the first time Kelly Hernandez has been able to say those words.
Because I thought I would be at that motel for quite a long time.
Trapped by the past, a second chance didn't come easy.
I was homeless for numerous years. Jail, prison, treatment. So my life has come a long way.
She's writing a new record.
Finally have the peace and quiet that I'm looking for.
A program called Rent Ready helped her get this apartment. Her program sponsor, Tori Bradley, helping her keep it.
Kelly is taking these steps to improve her life for the better and strengthen her life. And it's really an honor to be a witness to that process and to journey alongside her in that process.
And I am so grateful for people that have helped me through the rough times.
Kelly's turning her gratitude into a call to action.
It's a good program. It was easy to do if you want to do the work for it.
Rent Ready is helping back Kelly's rent and helping her get through the first few months smoothly. We'll have more information on the Rent Ready program on our website, WSAW.com. Reporting in Stevens Point, Stella Porter, News Channel 7.
Thank you, Brian. When I first met Kelly, I was filled with uncertainties. Would we really be able to form a connection with Kelly? Would she accept our accompaniment on this journey? Would I find myself in uncomfortable territory during this accompaniment? And would I be able to carry in my heart the hardships that Kelly has endured? I learned over the past year that the answer to these questions was yes, with faith that God would guide the way, yes. And over the past year, Kelly has shared with us her journey. There's been joy, but also plenty of struggle. As you can imagine, it can be extraordinarily difficult climbing a ladder when past incarceration, addiction, mental and physical health issues, and family estrangement are the baggage you're carrying on your back. Yet, as Kelly said, she finds so much comfort in having a place she can call her home, her own home, the first home she can claim as her own after struggling with homelessness for years. Kelly continues to wrestle with shadows. We've shared some difficult conversations and engaged in prayer with Kelly around her struggles. But where she was once constantly immersed in shadow and surrounded by darkness, she now has the ability to stand on solid ground and emerge above them. She knows there are so many others in situations similar to the one she was in prior to Rent Ready, living in unsafe conditions, moving from place to place, unable to afford basic rent or necessities, and then ending up making more bad decisions out of desperation or hopelessness. Kelly and I often talk about ways that we can help folks in these situations in our community. She believes that more people need to know about Rent Ready. She's expressed her desire to shift from just a participant in the program to being an ambassador, to reaching out and finding others in our community who could benefit from this assistance, to give others a chance to stand on their solid ground and find their own fresh start. Through Kelly, we are witnessing the light. And now she's ready to help others find the light within themselves as well. Good Shepherd has played a role in this process through the giving of household supplies, through prayers, and our time. Imagine how many more fires we can ignite if we're bold enough to believe and fully live into God's intention for us. Especially during this time of mission support renewal, we're challenged to consider in what bold ways we can live out our calling in Christ together. God provides us all that we have and all that we are. Christ showed us how we are called to live a life generously, sharing these gifts with others, to be a vessel for God's work, to let God's light shine through us and compel us to release this light into the world, that it may light the lamps of those living in darkness. Mr. Rogers famously said, "During difficult times, look for the helpers." Brothers and sisters, during these sometimes dark and uncertain times we're in, we are the helpers. We are the hope and change. We are the light bearers. We are witnesses of God's light illuminated within each of us. And we are called to help others recognize the light that is already there, even when they dwell in dark places. Together, let's see how much light we will witness and help reveal in this upcoming year. Thank you.